In this video for Aspire, we're going to be taking a look at one graphic, but 3 different ways that we can run the toolpath on the CNC machine. So I'm going to start by selecting my graphic and doing an Edit Trace Bitmap. And then I'm going to delete the original graphic. So the first one that we're going to look at is your traditional V-carve using the 60-degree V-bit. And we may or may not get an error message. I wasn't sure if it would cut the whole way through. And you can see that this cuts pretty deep in the middle because these vectors are very far apart. The further apart your vectors are, the deeper your cut is going to be. And honestly, I don't think that many of you would necessarily desire this type of cutout. But we are going to leave it on here as an example. I'm going to move it over because I am going to run all of these on the file so you can see what they look like. I'm going to duplicate this graphic. I simply used Control C and Control V. The next one that I'm going to do, I am still doing a V-carve, but I am going to do it with a...
The boys, JV, and varsity basketball teams should be dismissed today at 2:45. Again, the boys varsity basketball and JV basketball teams should be dismissed at 2:45. Thanks.
I'm going to use a flat depth. Yeah, let's see. I am going to start with, sometimes I start with a 32nd. Sometimes I start with a 16th. I think for this one, I'm going to start with a 16th of an inch, which is 0.0625. And I will show you that preview. And then the next option that we're going to take a look at, so I will paste this graphic again. The next one that we're going to take a look at is an outline. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to do an offset. I'm going to offset to the outwards. And again, I'm going to use, trying to decide if I want a 16th of an inch or an 1/8 of an inch. I'm going to do a 16th of an inch. And then I'm going to select and I'm going to run a V-carve. So now if I turn this one back on and recalculate, you can see the 3 different looks that we can get. I'll just flip this toolpath on and I will review as well. So this toolpath, and if I hover here, it should show up, maybe. Yeah, so this was a 60-degree V-bit with no flat depth. This was a 60-degree V-bit, but I used a flat depth. Is it going to show up for us? Yep. But it does not tell you down here that it is a flat, yeah, serrate, it won't let me go off of it. But where it says max depth, 0.0625, that's how I know I'm doing a flat depth. And then here, I'm using my 60-degree V-bit, but I was just doing the outline. So I'm going to go ahead and run these files, and then I will post a picture of what these look like so you can see, so you can make some choices about how you want to do your CNC designs.